Call the Barnstead Select Board meeting order at 6:02. I'll stand for the pledge.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I mentioned it to her.
Everybody see payroll manifest?
You're the youngest.
Yes.
You sure about that? I don't think so.
Everyone see the minutes of July 28th?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of July 28th.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We had one land use change tax, one supplemental tax bill. We're also notifying G-Works that we're not renewing their contract as we are switching contracts. As to the, what you call that one again there? We're switching to, I'm drawing a blank. That's right, MTS. And then from the fire warden, everybody see the sheet to make Tim Wilder a deputy fire warden?
Yeah.
Okay. Under new business, rules of procedure. My recommendation tonight is that we don't make any changes to the rules of procedure. And this is the reasoning at the moment, is so the whole board can sit down and talk with our town attorney. I did reach out to him last week. There's some things that contradict what he's saying versus what the New Hampshire Municipal Association is putting out. So I want the whole board to be on the same page and we all have the conversation together. There is some language in there that he's recommending that we change. There's also some things that we need to add to it as well, and some things that we need to take out of it as well. So that was my recommendation at the moment for that, but just so you're all aware. Is Jessie actually in her office? Do you know? Okay, I just didn't know about the poll books there, but tax clerk's office, they want to purchase an additional poll book. What does the board feel on that? We were a little late to the meeting here. Since one of the things we were looking at was numbers as to where we were going to pull money from in the budget if this was approved. So,
Well, I've seen these things in action, and I believe it does. It helps quite a bit while they're, during the elections. I think it's an important tool. I'm not really happy about the cost of them, but I think that we can. I think we can find an area in her budget that we can pull from for the about 2,100. Is that somewhere around there?
$2,150 is what it is now.
$1,150.
Yeah.
Where are you thinking we're going to get it from the budget?
Well,
Under town clerk ballot counter, we'll just have to overexpend that line. So there's $1,535.42 left in that line.
we don't know what she's.
Total with the budget, I believe will be fine. So,
There's another one too.
the microfilming where
The
she had,
microfilming, we weren't sure how much of that she was going to need.
yep, and she did encumber. So microfilming, there was $4,430, and that they haven't spent any of it. We did encumber $3,000 from last year for microfilming, just so everybody's aware. So that was one line item where we were thinking we could pull some money from.
How many poll books do they have now?
2.
They have
3.
two.
Do they have
They have 3, and this is going to be a 4th.
Yep.
really do think it's a good tool.
It is a good tool. They're very successful in
Mhm.
elections. I mean,
I
they're
think
very successful.
I think if we can afford to do it, we ought to just do it.
So I will make a motion to allow the tax clerk to purchase an additional poll book in the amount of $2,150, allowing her to over expend line item 4140-1-670.
And I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
The fire chief was requesting a laptop that wasn't in the budget there. However, what was budgeted is less than what it actually the amount came to. So everyone is aware. I want to say off the top of my head there was 1,200 we budgeted for. 1,249.
It's for a laptop for the department, but now that the chief needs a laptop, that's what these funds will go towards.
So we had funded for one, and this will be it, right?
Yep.
Well, next year's budget, they will budget again because there is a laptop for the department that is necessary. So that's for next year.
That's already purchased.
Correct. The laptop has been purchased there. Has everybody seen the highway block grant payment? We got $55,910.15. The RFP for the highway damage is completed. The meeting that Fab's going to have is August 28th, pre-bid meeting. Everything will be due September 14th. So
Hopefully we can get 3 bids on that.
hopefully.
Who's hoping?
Narrows Road, no parking. That's still in discussions. Paving. That'll finalize Gary.
I think so. I think they're done.
As far as I know, they're.
What's that?
So as far as I know, they were. I haven't heard anything else. Although they did that swale.
I don't know on that one. I can check.
Okay. School. Okay. Fab did have a meeting Friday with the school. The new fire chief was up there as well, getting familiarized with the building, the construction project. People from Milestone were there. Superintendent was there. Seemed to go very well. They seem to be on the right track right now. But the school board is going to meet on August 19th at 6 o'clock at Prospect. I don't know why they put BES at Prospect, but this is when they'll supposedly from the email. This is when they're going to discuss this. Because I don't know why they'd be. Maybe they're doing all other meetings at Prospect, maybe. So, is there potentially more than 3 board members that will attend the August 19th school board meeting? If so, we just have to post it as a meeting. So,
I'm planning on attending.
so that's why I'm asking. So Karen can, she's got to post.
So Wednesday, I
Yeah.
can go.
But Rick will be there too. Yeah, so I post it. Post as a meeting, please. August 19th, 6 p.m. at Prospect. Yeah, is what they put in the email. Okay. Website.
Yes, great news. We now have regained the access to the GoDaddy account. And so Danielle is on that with Civic Plus. And she's on vacation this week, so as soon as she gets back, we'll move forward. She'll have training. The website is much more user friendly. Enjoy it. So everybody's looking forward to it. But we're finally just about there.
Good news. And then under old business, we had a violation on Providence Road a few weeks ago. Fab's looking for an extension for them to clean that up if the board allows it, approves it. So I don't know if everybody saw that. Fab's requesting.
Fab must have seen some progress already, or at least it's come to an agreement for it, so
Yep,
I think we should extend that for them.
I agree. Parks and want to make a motion for that?
I can make a motion for Fab to authorize extension on the cleanup.
There's notice of violation on Providence Road.
Yeah.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Parks and Rec, the garage door, they had an estimate just for the 1 hour was $205. Any materials would be additional for that. So hopefully they can get it repaired quickly. Karen's authorized to approve that. It's up to her. A lot of dollar amount. I just want to point out, sure, some people have seen traffic counters all over town now. Got notified last Wednesday from the state that they're putting traffic counters Oxbow Road over Suncook River, Gray Road over Crooked Run, Peacham Road over Webster Stream, Walker Road, north of Barney Road, 28 at Alton Town Line, 126 south of Depot Road, Garland Road over 28, Braid Hill Road over Suncook River, Narrows Road over Suncook Lake Channel. So everybody's aware of those. That's what those are.
Looking to do work at all those water crossings, because that's what they are, pretty much.
Probably, yeah. Potentially. So. I do, it was a few weeks now ago there. It's a good thing Will's here. Because I actually made an incorrect statement there when Will asked about Shackford Corner Road property there and the money we got. So I forgot to do this last week because of my fault. So for the Garland Road first property there, we were able to get $19,555 collected from that property. The Shackford Corner Road property though, unfortunately because it was all in current use, we were only able to collect $3,275 from that, is what it was, because it was in current use. So, I just want to correct that statement from a few weeks ago. Does the board have anything?
Just Parks and Rec is struggling to find a place for the fishing derby. They usually have, I guess, TL stores out on the run. So they're looking for a place. I've been looking the other one on shorthand, Terry and everyone else has been looking. It's a couple of weeks left of an opening that we could get something together. You gotta look for some place that can accommodate 20 to 30 kids, some parents, and parking. So if anybody can come up with anything, I'm gonna put something out decided I'll go on Facebook. I'll get something out there and see if we get any help with the spot. I mean, we have this every year. It'd be a shame to see it go by. So if anybody can come up with anything or knows anybody, let us know, please.
When's this event supposed to happen?
Once we find a place, it can be put off till fall, actually. It can be a fall thing as well.
Okay.
There's no date for it as of now because we can't find a spot. So, any help would be appreciated.
Hours for the tax clerk's office. I really got Jesse here, but she's not here right now for this. So, does the board want to talk about it now? I don't know when Jesse's coming back. So now that it's beginning of August.
It'd be nice for Jesse to be here. Hate to make a decision behind her back.
Right. So.
She'll definitely be here for 6:45.
Yeah.
Maybe August.
Anybody have a number? Time to get out of here.
Hold on. How long can we drag out public input?
Not very long. Frank's not in.
Hold on. Where is Jesse? Let's see.
We can take a recess. Because we're waiting on our 6:32, right?
No, that one's rescheduled.
It's rescheduled?
Rescheduled to a personal
Yes.
matter.
Yeah, they can make it.
Wow. Well, we could do public input and then
There.
Jesse really should be
She should.
there. We do, but not giving it enough to
We should probably notify the departments so they can start working on their budgets.
Yes.
I have them all in to us by August 28th. So,
When would MTS go live? Is that still far out, MTS?
Yeah, so once they are able to get all the data, and start setting files, it could possibly be the end of September. As long as they can get everything run smoothly, of course they test all the data.
Because they have a,
October.
I don't know if they've showed you or if you know about it, but there's a tool in there for budgeting.
Yes,
Department heads can actually go in there. They can pull up their budget. They can apply percentages to, say, the salary or the wage line. They can also increase, any of their line items. They can add line items. Actually, I don't know if they can do that, but and then it can generate a report for the budget committee right there, so they don't have to. It's pretty slick to use actually, and very, very easy.
very excited.
So.
Then we will have the two reports.
Right.
The Excel spreadsheets, the BMSI expenditures, the one report, and
Yeah.
the department heads, we won't have to send the information over to the department heads. They can access it, read only. It will allow them to do some things. They can prepare their budgets on it. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, we just started using it last week, and it's
Okay.
pretty easy to do. I think it's going to be very efficient for the department heads.
I'll open public input at 6:22.
Don't you guys fight over the spot now?
Well, Bartels, Region Road, I actually have more questions than I do inputs. And they should all be easy ones. You guys made reference, or Randy made reference to G-Works, the new contract. I'm not familiar with what G-Works is.
It used to be BNSI, which is, so you know, BNSI is our accounting.
Yes.
It's the software that we run our payroll and our accounting through. And then they changed their name to G-Works.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And we're not renewing with them because of this last thing we just
MTS.
talked about.
Yeah.
Perfect. My next question is on the rule of procedure. Is that a public document? If so, where can I find it?
Town website.
It's on the website?
It is.
And the meeting you
not?
speak of with your attorney, will that be a public meeting or will the minutes at least be made public, or how does that all work?
Oh, if it's a, I don't know, if it's attorney, that would
No.
not be public.
Why not? Because you're talking about town policy, right? Not about employees. That sounds like something that should be open.
Yeah, he's talking about policy. I don't know, it does seem like we could do that in a public session.
Let me ask him. I'll ask him about it before I say
We're
it.
not against it, put it
Yeah.
that way. But just normally when we meet with the attorney, it's usually under,
It's usually a non-meeting.
right, it's usually under
Isn't
L
it usually
for legal.
personnel matters, or, yeah.
Well, it could be
sued
anything.
for something,
Yeah, it could be
sued
anything,
somebody.
any kind of legal issue. We were accused that it's illegal what we're doing, so, but that may or may not be the case.
Good enough. On the website. I wonder which tab it's on.
Well,
Oh.
I said not to you, but she's on vacation, so it may not have been posted.
Okay.
It's supposed
So
to be.
That's fine.
if it hasn't, you can come in and get a copy.
My last question is the action you all took to have FAB authorize an extension to the Province Road violation. Is there a date attached to that? Because as you know, the fire department has some involvement with that as well.
It's a 30
30 days, right?
30 days
Extended
extension.
30 days.
Thank you, I didn't hear that.
I didn't say it, but thank you for asking that though.
And then my only comment for tonight was, I noticed that the state police got hired to cover the town on Saturday, SP 512. And I'm very thankful that there was somebody here covering the town. I think that's great. That being said, he or she spent most of their day fishing for speeders in the 40 zone. And I'm just thinking, if there's not other things they need to be doing to help out the workload of RTE while they're being paid overtime to be here, you know, if they don't need to issue warrants or whatever, then if they're just going to fish for speeders, maybe they can do it on town roads instead of on state roads. It'd be great if a trooper was sitting on Peacham Road, it's a 30, they could sit there and hand out tickets all day long. White Oaks, the same thing. North Barn said the same thing. I can't tell you how many times I drive down through at 32, 34, 35, and some idiot decides that I'm going too slow and they need to pass me. You know, so
It's a good road to pass on.
you know, I don't know if it's just the way they operate, but if that's the big thing is passing out speeding tickets, let's do it on some town roads instead of just some state roads.
There's plenty of those.
Get these people to slow down.
It's a good
on some
point.
roads.
Parade roads.
I don't know what we can get them to do and not to do. I don't know the jurisdiction here, but I'd like to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just
Definitely like to
to
find
express
out.
my opinion, and I got 2 driveways. I got 3 driveways, and they're welcome to sit in any one of them they want to at any time.
You're not allowed to have 3 driveways.
That's supposed to have.
I got 1 permit. One on the books. I got 4 actually.
I'm gonna take out 3 of them.
Ian Watson, 397, so Austin Road Chair of the Old Home Day Committee. So this weekend is Old Home Day on Saturday, August 8th, from 9 to 3, and then from 3 to 8 is music. the band's playing, and Vinny and Roxanne are doing, the White Buffalo is doing a big, huge barbecue that they've already started cooking for. We would still like more volunteers if they're available to come and help out. It's a big event, there are a lot of people. So many hands make light work. I think for the most part, by 3 o'clock, the silent auction is over. We have over 60 items for the silent auction this year. So we're hoping to have a big turnout. Hoping a lot of the young kids, we have a lot of activities for the young kids this year that we added after last year. So yeah, if any of the select board wants to step up to the dump tank, we still have a slot available.
You hear that?
Yeah,
Why are you all looking at me? Hey?
We do have a dumpster coming Thursday for you as well.
Oh, Gary accused me of being the youngest, which is not true.
Okay.
I can't do that because I'm helping in the morning.
Yeah.
That'll tire me out.
There's one there already. I don't know.
I'm gonna say nothing about that.
Yes.
I just wanted some clarification. It's very difficult to hear you.
That's because I have fan back there.
Because I know you're teaching to talk to enunciate. Fire chief, the laptop for the fire chief.
Yep.
So they're asking for a second one, which is not in the budget. What am I waiting on?
So they budgeted for one laptop, and the purpose of the laptop is just being changed around. So they're only purchasing one this year, the one they budgeted for, which wasn't supposed to be for the fire chief, but is going to be for the fire chief.
We're just changing the use of the one that was approved and purchased.
So, yep.
No additional.
So you better make sure that's in there, Linda. God help me.
And highway block credit payment.
Yep.
I bought 10,000 and the rest.
Nope. $55,910.15.
What about 910?
0.15. Yep.
Right. Well, there was 10.
Yeah.
So your parents going to notify the department has to begin work on their budget.
Yeah.
Now, what's this August 28th?
That's when they all will have to be handed in to us. So then the select board can review them, start working on.
August 28th.
No.
Next year.
For next year.
That's 100 days.
No. That's 3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks from now.
Well, we
Yep.
have the election as it is like in October.
Exactly.
And then it's usually a rush. Normally they have them in October, November, December, and January budget committee usually meets. Yeah. This just kind of gives us some more time to really go through them and not try to rush through them all. So. Yep.
So you're asking for it.
Yes. Proposed budget. Yeah. So.
Do I have this correct? There's been a violation of something on Providence Road. Cleanup notice was issued and an extension was given for 30 days.
Yes. Yep.
That makes sense. Okay.
You can keep going. We have time.
Well, I think that's all I have. Thank you.
Oh, thank you there. Anybody else with public input? Close public input at 6:32.
Should have let Jesse leave.
We're almost in that average of 12 minutes. Right?
I think we can get it down to 5.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I really want to just wait till. Hopefully, Jesse shows up. He doesn't get back to me. So, at all. So, this is where they were trying to go in non-public, come out of non-public. I don't want to do that. Let's see.
Just take a short recess. We'll wait for it to come up.
Jason's not here. Jason's going to the
Just pick Jason.
Yep. Yep.
I'll make a motion
Yeah.
For Tim Wilder.
to put Jason in the dunk tank. Can I get a second?
I guess
We left a spot open for somebody on that anyway, so we'll see what happens.
Yep. Yep.
Right, Gary?
I honestly think we have it all. We put it out on Facebook and people just couldn't wait to sign it up. Everybody wants to be, but they're all, I think they're all crazy.
Yeah, right. Right.
If that's what you want to do.
Is Nancy running it again this year?
Yes, she is.
See, that's a problem. Sometimes she doesn't charge.
Oh, no, we got.
She just hits the button whenever she feels it.
Maybe that's because it was just you.
Depends on what's in his
Now you know why I'm not going.
That would
Here you
be,
have it.
that'd be
You'd make us the most money,
discrimination. I know
Gary.
she would.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dunk.
Yep. Jeez.
She sets everybody 2 feet from it so that their arm hits it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
What's this weekend like?
Oh, Jesse. Should be showing soon.
Should we?
10 minutes.
I mean, we're interviewing something today, right? I mean, wouldn't this be?
What?
No,
we
no.
talked about after?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to go into non-public and come back out in the public. I'd rather keep public all the same.
I
That
didn't
way,
want to weigh in. I thought, how far?
that way, when we're done with non-public, we just adjourn. I don't want to do that
Put the date out.
because that's not fair to the residents that showed up. So.
So you just wait on one person for non-public.
Well,
No,
we're waiting for
we're
Jessie so we can talk about the hours in the tax clerk's office. So that's what, but she hasn't got back to me. Yeah.
We
And she's
hate to
supposed to be here.
talk about it, make a decision, and then let her know about it later.
Yeah. And she's going to be here anyways for the non-public, so we can interview someone. But
And that's all that's left on the agenda.
yep, that is.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't blame you there.
Yeah.
Don't blame you. I'm going with them.
Yes, August. Yes, that is
When is that?
August 12th.
Yeah.
We are in August.
5:30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things going on.
That's fine. We're gonna be here holding our trucks. Yeah, we'll be working on trucks and then we'll be heading over there and Temple.
I'm going to speak to the fire chief about the wetlands thing. Just group the next meeting, if they can have it at the parade station. State's gonna have people there and then the committee will be there, so was going to be speaking to him about that.
All you have to do is reserve the date.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting everybody know where we're at with that because it
Well, that's
made
for
a
the-
selection on an engineering firm, and they're going to bring them in for an interview.
That's for Lakeshore, the water lines.
That's, let's just say that's the Lakeshore issue.
Yeah, and I told you about the water lines, right? She, what's her name? Courtney is backed out. Left.
So the wetlands thing is the culvert over in the Lock Lake Association issue, Preston Drive. That we talking
I
about
don't mean the wetlands. I mean
the water lines.
watershed.
Water lines.
Grant.
Birchwood.
Oh, the watershed.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it.
So they selected
Okay.
an engineering firm.
Yep.
And this is going to be an interview between the state and the committee and the engineering firm. They want to bring them in for an interview.
Yes.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, we're still in public. I said we're still in public. So. Yeah.
So maybe we'll do that. Okay. How much of those blocks do you know?
How's
I
the
just spent the past few
security
months
system with
once a week at the
tax office?
chiropractor to get my back fixed. I'm not getting it.
Pretty good. We did speak to Pam. We told Pam, because he has to do about 2 in that day.
Okay.
Because the alarm, to shut the alarm off is in the town tax collector's office.
Yep.
So he was, and he has a code and everything to use the front door.
Anyways, yeah.
Does this door go to that alarm?
Not this door.
This
No,
door,
it's the front door.
this one's not alarmed at all then.
No, and,
That's all.
both Jesse and I think is here. No, it's just the one out front, that's the one that the tax office is using.
Yep.
Right into the office.
And that's so public can still use this here. So. Hi.
Hi.
We were waiting for you on many fronts.
Oh.
We could have been done this
Oh.
meeting 15 minutes ago.
It's okay. It's okay. No, I tried messaging it, but you probably didn't get it. No, we wanted to talk about the hours. We didn't want to talk about it without you here. So.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, so that's
Thank you for
why we
tuning
were.
in. We just
That's
had
why
to
we were
attack
waiting.
her right away. That's all.
Yep.
They're good at that.
So,
So,
hours for your office there.
I'd like to stay the way that we are for now. Because hiring somebody new in, I'd like to give them opportunity to learn the computer system and see the processes of the learning routines of the mail, the online stuff, without having people and interruptions at the window. It would make things a little bit easier, I think, to help them understand, because there's a lot of different processes, and hopefully getting to go full blown avatar and not have a map and move it over keying will make things a lot smoother. I have concerns if we don't get avatar before the new hire starts. I'll be teaching them the old ways that we're going to be getting rid of, and then reteaching the new ways that I'll be learning myself too. So, just
When is Avatar?
those are my concerns right now. It's if the board approves the change, because it's different software, so there'll be a cost associated, but, then that will help how they process all their transactions. So it'll help the office, but the board
I
will
understand the
have-
functionality behind it because I know that a lot of other towns use that.
Because we use them for tax and we use them for the clerk portion, where we're still with the DMV. It's two keys, so two, I don't want to say opportunity to have a miss key, but it can happen, and then we have to go
in the years that we've been doing it, we've only had a couple of clerical things that we've been able to fix.
So you're already using it for one portion of that,
Right. So,
and now you're adding another portion to it.
so we'll be, instead of going on right into the DMV website, it's going to be through Avatar. So Avatar has all of DMV's information on board anyway, because we go through them for our mailing notices and all that fun stuff.
Right?
So in my process during the day, I logged into the DMV website, so the same thing that they have over at DMV and the DMV substations, I key directly into them. And then from there, to bring it to our side of things, for county wise and all the treasury stuff, we key it into Avatar. So it's a double process. So it's a lot of extra steps and a lot of extra work, essentially.
What does it cost?
From Dave, Karen, and us to give to
Yeah, so we put it on next week's agenda. What did we think, around 8,300?
And that's for 12 months, for a year.
It will be, and it will be so, yes.
Would it be prorated if we got to do it this year?
It will be. Because we already have a portion of their software anyways, just to get the rest of everything on board. And when we first switched over to Avatar, I didn't want to have the town go through that giant price tag.
Right.
You know, but with Greta coming in here from Pittsfield and seeing, she's like, oh my gosh, she goes, you do so much extra work from what we do. She goes, you're really good at it. She goes, I feel like I'm so slow with this. She goes, I don't know how to do this. She goes, I don't know how to do this. I was like, oh no, so that's how I learned.
And this would help that office process faster.
Yes.
People aren't waiting as long.
Yes.
So
It still doesn't sound like we have a good idea of what the implementation could be. How fast we can implement it, how fast we can get our regular people trained on it, never mind the new ones.
It's pretty fast because we're already keying into it anyway. So there's a couple
So
of
you're already
Well,
using the system on
well,
one level anyway, so,
but Greta already has experience with it.
right.
And Greta already has it.
They have a different program. They have Avatar for tax, but they use a different.
Oh Jesus.
But Avatar
Should be
system
pretty
is
safe. Avatars.
to get through their system and processes. Michelle will be driving up to her today. She'll be coming into the training. She's the closest one from the Avatar team. She will be with us, I think, for at least 2-3 days.
She's coming when?
What's that?
When did you say she was coming?
I didn't. She's not coming. I talked to her today.
Oh, okay.
She would be the one.
And I also talked to General Leary over at TNT. Processes that we have to do it. It's just pretty much the form that they would receive from Avatar if and when we do this.
Yeah, we talked about that. Okay.
Well, it sounds like there's still a lot of open-ended questions on when and if and how this is going to be implemented.
It's pretty fast.
Well, you say pretty
So-
fast, but what's pretty fast? A day, 2 days, 2 weeks, week, 9 days, what?
The software updates through Block 5. Everything's
Right.
in the paper.
I mean, we can talk about this part of it next week there,
Yes.
but for now, just
But this is
the
part
hours.
of our discussion tonight, you know? That's what I'm saying is,
Well,
she doesn't want to train on both systems,
but we didn't
but we don't
budget for
have
this.
an idea when the other system's going to be in place and running. So we can't just stay with regular hours forever,
But we
or until,
and we didn't budget for that this year either.
so we're not going to be able to purchase it this year.
I wouldn't say we're not. It's just we'd have to look at the budget, like we just did to allow her to get the other poll book. We're gonna have to look at the budget and see if we can figure money out potentially.
We did approve another proposal for you
So-
too.
That makes processes
So-
for everybody.
So basically what we're saying is she's gonna end up training anyways on this system that we currently have, no matter what. Correct?
Right.
Unfortunately,
So it's not gonna be double training at this point.
But it would be untrained the old way. So I just want to cut down
but you're gonna have to train them on the system that we have now. Until whenever we get the other system in place and people have been using that one. So there is no overlap on it as we speak right now. So what can we open up?
I'm just telling you my thoughts and feelings. I would like to cut down on confusion and make things easy. So, extra.
So what does the board want to do?
Well, did I say that? Yeah. I think we should see how these interviews go and kind of take it from there. I think, of course, sooner than later. See how these interviews go and kind of look at it again without this stretching out too long. You know, I'm not for, and I want to apologize. I put a date out, messed up my notes, and I apologize for that.
That's okay, I was just like,
Yeah,
like,
no, I
never
want to
would have
apologize.
got here on Saturday. I live here enough as it is.
Jesse, we have to open up. We have to open up. When can we open up? When do you feel that we can open up?
Like I said, like the new person to be hired in, and at least work with them for 2 weeks. With the hours that we have, so 12 to 4:30, opening the window 12 to 4:30. I'm here doing processes in the mornings and getting everything done, but I'd like that quiet time to be able to show them and walk them through, because there's a lot that goes in.
So even if we hire somebody, let's say tonight or tomorrow, okay, we still have a few days to process everything else, bring them on board, and then you want 2 more weeks. So we're talking about another 3 weeks
All
is
said,
what
done.
you're asking for.
All said and done, we're looking at the middle of September because there's still interviews that you're going to have tomorrow. Still
Exactly.
more.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we're still looking at another week of interviews or you know, maybe even 2 before we hire somebody. Maybe. And then 2 weeks of training. I mean, you're talking about another month.
Another one's not gonna hurt.
It's not going to help, that's for sure.
But it's not gonna hurt. People have been fine coming up to the windows.
They're not fine on the phone.
They reach out, they email me, I tell them, you know, I have somebody coming in that's in the military, he's coming tomorrow morning. So I have to help people out, so it's not just
We're not saying you're
close
not.
off.
Oh, yeah.
We're not saying that.
They email you, and you call them. You call them, or you email them back. You communicate to them.
Yes.
I only ask because we've heard some complaints where they haven't gotten calls back or.
Calls have been on that for,
Yep.
and then when I got through them, I sat here for 2.5, 3 hours on a Saturday, because I had to be here for the election stuff.
Yep.
And I went through all of the messages. Most of them have been taken care of. But I also put on the message that you read to email and what they as well. So
I just want to make sure that when they do reach out, you know, somebody is getting back to them, whether it's you or Mary, somebody's getting back to them in a timely fashion.
critical as well.
So,
Which is making thought that they're not right now bringing their cross-country to work for next or whatever.
Yep.
Which will be done.
so does the board want to make a decision tonight? Change them, keep them the way they are.
I'm going to make a motion that we go back to our regular schedule starting the 10th, next Monday.
Do I have a second?
I'm not, I don't think we need to wait another month. I don't think it's possible.
I don't think we need to wait another month, but I'm not sure doing it on Monday is, I mean, if we are gonna open back up, I think we need to have a plan in place.
There was no plan to close it.
What about meeting in the middle? 17th. It's not 3 weeks, I get it, Jess, but it's 2 weeks. Hopefully somebody gets hired, you might get hired without even an interview. And it gives us 2 weeks either way.
How much time in the morning do you really need to try to take care of things before you open up?
But without interruption, probably
So you usually open 8:30, 8 o'clock. 8:30 is when you usually open up. So if you opened up at
That doesn't help.
10 o'clock,
It doesn't help, because usually
Most of the issues that I've heard are people wanna come,
they want to come
and then
first
so then
thing
they
in the
can go to
morning.
work.
they want
They want to
to
go in late to work or whatever,
right.
do their business, and
Well, would it? I'm just brainstorming in my head. That's all I'm doing right now. Just thinking of it. Would it make sense then? What you're saying? If they opened up at 8:30 in the morning, and say they close from like 11 to 1:30 or something like that, or 11 to 1, give 2 hours in the middle of the day when maybe it's not as busy. I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility.
it's going to get worse with
So-
people not knowing or adjusting to
That's right.
the schedule and what it's going to be and what it's not going to be and are they open, are they not open.
Right.
We're going to end up with the same thing. Is the dump open?
A lot of other towns have way different hours, but on a daily basis, so.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
used to that. We're not used to that.
Well, I don't have a second for Rick's motion, so we've got to come up with something then.
I think we're gonna get back to the hours. I think Monday is a little bit tight, that's why I said the 17th. Gives them somewhat of a chance, hopefully we've hired somebody.
So does Rick want to rescind his motion and somebody make a different motion?
I'll rescind my motion. It'll be seconded anyways.
I'll second Gary's motion for the 17th. And let's try to, let's try to get the interviews done quicker.
Yeah.
Then, if we can arrange to do it quicker, then I know you've got somebody that had an emergency or something, but so that we can make a final decision and get going sooner than.
I mean,
We don't have to wait until
closed
Tuesday night to
coming.
have interviews.
Right, that's what I mean. Let's do it
You
sooner.
know,
Okay.
if there's somebody
Is
that
that-
we're interested in or that you're interested in, Jesse, bring them in. Let's interview them, but we don't have to do it on Tuesday. You know what I mean? We don't have to stretch that out to next Tuesday.
Right,
So
that's
we
what I'm saying. Let's get it done sooner.
you know,
So if we want to do that sooner, does the board want the whole board present for the interview, or you want just
anybody available.
Whoever's
just-
going to be available.
just
I'm
two,
fine with whoever.
just
whoever
two,
And Jesse.
two members, so we don't have to post a meeting?
Anybody available and Jesse.
I'm fine
Yeah,
with
oh, yeah.
whoever's available. I can try to make myself available, yeah, Jesse too, yeah.
So we'll leave it at 2 board members, so we don't have to post a
Yeah.
meeting.
It's fine. It's fine. I have no problem with it.
Okay.
But it needs to move and it needs to move quick. And we need to get this place back open because we are kept in so much crap.
Any more discussion on the hours? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. 17. Okay.
Make a motion.
Yep.
Thanks, Jess.
I'll make a motion. We go into non-public under RSA 91-A:3.
Maybe a camera.
Roman numeral 2.